What's your story? Welcome to Dive Deeper with Yaya, where we live it and we tell it. Let's go! Please like, comment, subscribe. Hi guys, welcome back to Dive Deeper with Yaya. Today we are doing a video dedicated to the fathers. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I asked some of my family members, what is your favorite thing about being a father? And this is what they had to say. I also did an extended clip with my dad, so you will hear a little bit more about that as well. So stay tuned, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy.
Fathers out there, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And one thing I basically enjoy about being a father is actually having that person that looks at you like you are everything in their world. So that's a blessing.
What I like most about being a father is the fact that I can reproduce myself and see my young guys being fathers themselves. As you know, a man as a father is actually a blessed man once he can procreate and create something of his own that he can live on through. That's how we live on for our children.
My favorite thing about being a father is showing the love to I have a boy, showing the love to my son that I didn't actually receive when I was a child, telling him that I love him and I want the best for him, going places with him, sitting with him, speaking to him, telling him positive things. Yeah.
It's difficult to put in words, but I would say mainly it's the one thing that you've never, or I have never felt like giving up on. It's the one thing that keeps me going. It's the one thing that has had no regrets or words to that effect. It's the drive behind it.
My favorite thing about being a father is having to experience this genuine and pure love that I feel with my child. There's nothing like it at all. You have friendship, you have wife, you have everything, but your child, part of you, there's a love that is different, totally different in that, and that's what I enjoy most. And seeing that I missed out on that from not having a father as a child, it gives me and affords me an opportunity to experience it on a whole new level. So I can now give what I didn't fully get. You know what I mean?
When I held my son for the very first time, I realized the importance of a man's role in his son or his daughter's life and how much my father had an impact on me. So I would say being able to contribute to that person's life, to have a positive impact in his life and make sure he comes out very good, that is the most important thing, to see that he has smiles on his face. I would say would be the most important thing to being a father for me.
Being a father, it's very interesting actually. You get an opportunity to grow up with your kids, so you learn from them, they learn from you. It's an opportunity that you can teach them some good things, the good principles of life. Also, it's also carrying on a legacy of all the good things that your dad taught you yourself that you can actually teach to your children. So it's just an exciting thing. Also, it's a way of making a contribution to your community and to mankind as well. That you can, produce and bring up some well-mannered, positive children that can make an impact in the world. Just the same way you as a parent can make an impact in the world. So it's really an exciting thing. You learn, they learn. You let some good principles be carried on traditionally, and it's just a way of making a contribution to mankind. Yeah, that's what I do.
What's your favorite thing about being a father?
Having to provide for you all, having to guide you guys to be positive young people, ambitious young people, smart young people, having you all to be independent and be able to fend for yourselves in the future. That is my joy.
What are some of the joys of fatherhood?
Well, I always told you guys, we do it right the first time,
And if you do it right the first time, it will help save damages down the road. Some of my joys are graduation from kindergarten to high school to college to university. I mean, this were some of my greatest moments. Having to spend so many quality time. We go fishing, we do camping on the beach, moonlight evenings, you know, and just cooking and just enjoying everything that's local, the rivers, the beaches, you know, and so that just is a lot of exciting moments.
What did you wish you knew before you became a father?
Well, I think I was very prepared as a father. The thing is, I am the first of my mother's children. We were 7, and I am the first one. So, and I would help to, from washing clothes to combing my sister's hair to just protecting them, providing for them at a very young age. So I was already well on the way to be a good father. You know, so that was just the fertilizer for me to be a very good father. I don't know if I'm a very good dad.
You
yes?
are. What would be your advice to young fathers?
Play a very important role in the lives of your children. I mean, you take them, spend quality time. You take them, do fun things. You cricket, rounders, you know. You have to listen. You have to be a good listener. Sometimes we pass the over there, but you have to make them know that you have to make them know that you love them. Always tell them that you love them. Always give them that reassurance. Always give them that security, because children need security. So it's a continuous work. You have to keep talking and coaching. Sometimes they may think you're talking a lot, but then you're saving yourself problems in the long run. Because if you don't do it now, you're gonna have problems down the road. So it's important to spend quality time. You know, go to PTA, go to church, take them, do fun things, fishing, hunting, hiking, and that kind of thing.
So, Daddy, we used to take pleasure in pranking you. So, what are some of the pranks that still haunt you today?
I remember you guys were very young, and you pretended that the car was locked and the engine was on, and you couldn't open it. You didn't know how to open it. So I got scared there. I also remember one day I woke up and when I went to the mirror, I saw I had edges. Sadie gave me edge. She took a toothbrush and so. One time somebody gave me lipstick and powder and everything else when I woke up, you know. There was another time, sometimes when I woke up during the evening, I would be home with you guys, or you would try to get a rest, or you would tell me that you're not sleeping and jump on me and open my eyes. So sometimes I would have to go back to feeling very tired with no rest. You know, so, and then, you know, it was really fun. And I remember once I was busy, I came home for something, we had to go out and work. And Sally was trying to get into the car. I tell her, no, I'm busy, do not go in the car. So I went in the yard to get something. And then I drove off, revving down the road. All of a sudden, about a mile down the road, I heard surprise, frightened, mash a brick. Sally's at the back of the car. So what I did, I said, you know what? I'm going to make you pee. I'm not going to bring you back home. So I went to get her, and he cried, Daddy, you don't love your daughter. Daddy, you don't love your daughter again. I said, Daddy, love you, but you're messing with Daddy. You know? So after a while, I think your mom came for her.
Who's your favorite child?
All of them, everybody. Look at Sasa.